and noisy inside here in Boston. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Boston Celtics. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Mario Chalmers in the electric, D-Wade at the guards. Haslam and Bosh are up front, and it's LeBron in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, Bradley and Pierce fill out the wings. Green is out there with Garnett, and it's Terry in at the point guard position.
I think there's always a balance for Miami between getting out and running and letting Wade and LeBron do their thing and running the sets that Eric Spoelstra likes. Miami franchise has always been very controlled offensively over the years, and it's been a little bit of a quandary in terms of how to play. Do we get out and run, or do we play the way this team has traditionally played?
Celtics ball.
On defense, the Heat. Feeds it to Pierce. Pierce gets the screen from Green. And Pierce, here we go. Garnett left side. Into Green. Drops in the layup for two. Green's got the game going here with the first basket for the Celtics. There is a tightrope that has been walked, Steve. You're right, with Miami in terms of play style. They, Clark seemed to find a balance, though, I thought, last year as the season went on.
Well, you know what? When you have players of their caliber, superstars, you got to give them a lot of rope and just let them go out and play and be free. It took some getting used to from both sides, but as you said, last year I thought they looked to be in sync.
And Boston has really kind of set the bar in the Eastern Conference over the last 5 or 6 years. Not quite as effective last year, but they did fare pretty well against their Eastern Conference opponents.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Terry kicks to Garnett. Working on Bosh. Tries from 10. Gets the bucket. And Boston against the East, it was a big part of why they were able to stay in the hunt. 32-16 on the season interconference.
Like every other playoff team in the East, they were able to have a winning record against every Eastern division, but they really took it to the Southeast, which is surprising as that was the toughest division.
No good from Wade. The Celtics have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. The phrase superstar gets tossed around the league a lot these days, but that is how he described Dwayne Wade. He said that D-Wade's the guy we'll be giving the most attention to because he can function either as a playmaker or a scorer, saying no matter what he chooses to do, he can hurt you. We have to be ready for everything. Easier said than done, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And stolen by LeBron. Haslam dishes to Chalmers. Stolen by Terry. From the baseline. Offensive rebound. Bradley passes to Garnett. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
Not his best quarter. I mean, the shots just haven't fallen for him.
A jump hook. And LeBron with a nice bucket inside.
And his skills go well beyond just his scoring ability. They really can run their entire offense through it.
And the Heat with some changes. Brandon Bass is checked in for Garnett. Wilcox comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Lee in for Jason Terry. And here we go. Fast break. Battier's got it. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Boy, that's phenomenal. I mean, he's got major bounce ability. I can't think of any other way to put it.
Yeah, you would think he needs help to get up that high.
It does seem unreal, doesn't it? I mean, that's just his natural ability, though, guys. And Clark, bounce ability?
Special thanks to Sprite for that sweet replay. Bradley kicks to Green. Bass with a screen for Green. 4 seconds left. Count that one.
Came off the screen and did what I call a right now move, right to the rim. The defense had no time to recover.
Here's LeBron. No good trying to beat the buzzer. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve, I think, challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
So with Wade on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Mike Miller is out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Allen. Then it's Norris Cole. And it's Bosch in at the 5 spot. Here's Terry. Ray Allen picking up that last basket. Lets it go from deep. And Jason Terry good for 3.
You know, he didn't have too much space to get that shot off, but for him, he had enough. It was kind of a weird start to the playoffs last year for Boston. Rondo gets suspended early, but the Celtics were able to get past the Hawks as they matched up as the 4 and 5 seeds, and the Celtics actually did not have home court advantage in that series.
True, right. Lee kicks to Terry. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Lee dishes to Pierce. He's against Miller. Easy shot. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Celtics making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosch. LeBron comes in for Shane Battier. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Mike Miller. And it's Chalmers in for Norris Cole. On the wing, Terry. Defended by Chalmers. Terry, the pass to Bass. Plenty of space. And yes, sir, that one drops. You know, Clark, you wonder how the Celtics would fare as an older team and shortened season, a compacted window of games, so many games crammed into 1 week. We just weren't sure how much gas they had in the tank come playoff time, Steve. But as it showed, they won a couple series and made their way through.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, taking Miami to 7 games. They had their chance, too. You know, up 3-2 in a home game, but LeBron and Miami were just too much.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Guys, the Miami Heat in their present incarnation have lacked that dominant shot-blocking big man in the middle, but they still have been one of the league's elite defensive teams. Last season, they tweaked their defensive philosophy to try to force more turnovers and enable them to get out and run. As Eric Spoelstra said, we wanted to play more to our athleticism and our activity. And LeBron added, Coach just wants us to be disruptive. We're just trying to use our instincts to create more turnovers, because we know if we create more turnovers, then it's off to the races. Kevin?
Doris, turnover is a great way to start a break, and they're dynamite in transition. Terry kicks to Bass. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Bass has got 4 this quarter.
They didn't get off to much of a start early on, but seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
And the shot is good.
Wouldn't surprise me at all to see them break this game open. They are absolutely lighting it up.
Well, it's like you used to be on occasion. When you got in that zone, you can't miss out there, and that's what they're doing. Every shot they put up seems to go in. And if I'm on the other side, I'm wondering what the heck is going on here. They don't seem to have many answers for him in this game. He's doing a terrific job out there. Outstanding work.
Tries to save it. He dishes it to Wade. He feeds it to LeBron. Rises up and throws it down.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, that's good stuff there. He's able to play well above the rim, but the execution really got him that look.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Here's the 3, and Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. And we're through 2 here and a good one. It's the Heat up by 4.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. And now it's time to break down the first half for you here on this Wednesday edition of 2K at the half. Miami up on top against the Celtics in Boston. They've been relentless attacking the rim, dominating in points in the paint, and the bodies down low have been banging away. And LeBron is absolutely dominating.